a soldier who carries a mighty sword. He will tear your city down. Olay, olay, O Lord. Olay, 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 O Lord.
Satan worshiper.
Why are you leaving me? I'm gonna miss you.
Sam, can I have that ping pong ball? Because I've got to show you what I can do with a ping pong ball.
I bet it's Penny you could do with a ping pong ball, isn't there, Amy?
I sure can, honey.
And you?
Not just a ping pong ball.
Harry loves ball. I was Essex County champion.
Oh, God.
She'll be in the Olympics next year.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, how funny.
How funny.
How funny. So you're looking forward to your date today at the zoo?
Can't wait, honey.
Oh, how funny.
Be so funny.
So you change your tune then?
Yeah, but I'd rather like go and watch X Factor or something. And that's quite romantic, isn't it? The zoo. I have really good eyes. Hit you in the
Keep it drama free.
Pink Ferragamo sliders on deck. Silly rap beats just get me more checks. My life is a movie, I'm never offset. Me and my amigos, no, not offset. Swish, swish, I got them upset. But
nobody needs to know.
The Reynolds pamphlet. Sorry if this sounds uneducated, but do you like being called pretty or handsome? No, this is a great question. It doesn't sound uneducated at all. Anyway, I think I've told a couple of you this before, but I still remember kindergarten graduation when all the girls went around and they're like, oh, do I look pretty? And all the parents were like, oh my gosh, yes, you look amazing. So I went around being like, do I look pretty? And the parents were like, oh, no, honey, you have to look handsome. I did not like this. I wanted to be pretty. So ever since then, I've noticed, like, yeah, I've always liked being called pretty, which is weird because I teach my students external approval of looks doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if other people think you look good, what matters is if you look good. But with that said, I'm still a sucker for being called pretty, which shows you how I'm not perfect. Anyway, thank you and I hope this helps.
One of my former schools showed me what racism really was. Mind you, this school had a mix of kids in it, black, white, Asian, etc. For some reason, this girl who was white had a problem with me and never told me what was up. She was going back and forth with me even though I didn't know what the deal was. I'm not going to lie, I was firing back. Our white teacher saw what was happening and questioned only me about what was happening, and still blamed me for this little girl crying. One day we were outside. I was shooting the basketball into the hoop by myself. The little girl comes over and says she wants to play. Even after all we'd been through, I realized that things were getting better. We started to play basketball and we got very competitive. I slapped the ball out of her hand and the game went on. When we got inside the school, this girl is crying and telling teachers that I slapped her repeatedly. Those teachers never sent the girl to the nurse to confirm these injuries. What they did do was whisper, "It's always them." I had gotten in deep trouble with my mother and stepfather in the 4th grade.
Speak Spanish? Oh no, I'm sorry, my Spanish is horrible. Hey Lily, do you speak Spanish? Oh no, I'm sorry, I failed Spanish in high school. Hey Krista, do you speak Spanish? Oh no, honey, I'm sorry. Tammy Lynn, do you speak Spanish? No, honey, I do not. Oh, hey Anna.
Yeah, hey, I'll be there in just a
Hey Jessica, do you speak Spanish?
Y'all, this is huge news. So the House voted to approve the creation of a National Latino Museum in Washington, D.C. The museum will be a place where visitors can learn about U.S. Latino history and how it's part of American history. The organization that has been advocating for this to happen has been doing so since 2004. We all know that U.S. Latino history is very much overlooked in the history classes, and this right here sums it up perfectly. Latinos have fought in every U.S. war. Food and music from Latin America are enjoyed in every American city. American Latinos are parents, veterans, teachers, activists, innovators, artists, scientists, business owners, and so much more. So the bill was approved Monday, and now it's going to go to the Senate. Is some concept art and more. There's my man Carlos Santana. I don't know about y'all, but I'm super excited if this does happen. I will be the first person to visit this museum. Comment who you think should be included in the museum.
Cher pays de mon enfance, bercé de tendre insouciance, je t'ai gardé dans mon cœur. Mon village au clocher au...
If Obama had been our president during the corona outbreak, he would have just said the beer and ignored it. He would have done nothing. Our Donald did a lot. First of all, you sound like Jill from Dance Moms. My little Kendall is the best. Shut up, okay? Shut up.
I didn't tell you guys this, but I recently found out that I wasn't invited to one of my old childhood friends' wedding, and it bothered me for weeks, especially when I found out people she wasn't really close to were going. And so I sent her a Snapchat and I asked her. Oh my God.
This is the first thing I saw when I woke up. So basically we're going to be going to school 1 to 3 days of the week, and then we're going to do online schooling the other days. And when we're in school, only 12 kids in the classroom. No, that's like 12 counting the teachers and any extra teachers. So there's one teacher, it's going to be 11 kids in the classroom. But like, what if me and my friend don't get the same class dates? Like, what if she has to go to school on a Thursday and I go to school on a Monday? Like, I don't go to school all by myself. I go to school with my best friend and I come back with my boyfriend. Like, I don't know what it's like to just get on the train by myself, go to school, come back. No, I don't do that. If the other 11 kids in my class are all kids I don't like, my brain instantly is like, say something rude, be mean to them, do something annoying. These months away from school has been like so detoxifying. Like, I just feel like I'm a better person. Like, all the negativity from everyone else just like left, and like putting me back in that setting, no, I'm not here for it. I'm going, you see, just thinking about it.
Oh, way down south in the land of traders, rattlesnakes and alligators. Right away, come away, right away, come away, where cotton's king and men.
Des mots de tous les jours, nous sommes fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui.
The biggest Hispanic struggle is when something tragic happens back in your country and you cannot go due to your legal status. I pray for you and I hope you can see your family soon.
It kind of makes me sad that no one will ever follow me for my looks, like some celebrities out there. They follow me because of something that I create with pencil and paper. Because all that's doing is showing me that I'm not fitting into society's standards of beauty.
This is what we're not gonna do. No! If you're mixed, if you're half Hispanic, you have the right to a quince. That's still your heritage, that's still your ethnicity. You have the right to a quince no matter what you are, as long as you're Hispanic.
Since we're all high on supporting black creators, why don't we support some lesser known black artists, specifically black artists in the indie genre? There's not a lot of representation for people of color in that genre, but I put a list of some, and Duet is adding on to the list.
This, right here, you can read this.
Yes, I can read Atlantean, just like you. You can't, can you?
No one can. Such knowledge has been lost to us since the time of the Maybermock.
Oh, the great flood.
A message to white Americans.
Sure, it might be hard to hear that white American history is full of rape and murder and white supremacy and racism and indigenous murder and just a whole lot of wrong and violence. But that white fragility needs to stop because sure, it might be hard for you to hear, but the actions of some of y'all ancestors are still affecting people of color today, and white people are still benefiting from the actions of those ancestors. You shouldn't feel guilty for being white. That was beyond your control, but you should feel guilty if you're complacent with how people of color are treated, you dismiss or you don't listen to people of color, and you don't want to learn anything about our history or our lives. I hear all the time, well, I didn't choose to be white. Yeah, I know. I also didn't choose to be black, but the difference is y'all can help us because America listens to white people because America is a white country. Whites protested the virus and America said, okay, we'll figure it out. Your voices are valued more than ours, so when you guys educate yourselves and you stand with us, that is really helping us.
Ask and you shall receive. Let's talk about the difference between Chicano, Hispanic, and Latinx. I want to start off by saying this is a very emotionally charged topic. I am not Chicana, I'm actually from Nicaragua, so what I'll be sharing will not be emotionally charged. It's just based on the facts that I've learned. A Chicano is someone who is of Mexican descent who is currently living in the United States. This term actually became widely used during the 1960s Chicano movement, also known as El Movimiento. This was a civil rights movement that was created based on combating structured racism and empowering Mexican American achievement in the US. This was so revolutionary at the time that it was actually backed up by the Black Power movement. So the difference between being a Chicano and a Hispanic is that Chicano is tied to the Mexican nationality. Hispanic and Latinx, on the other hand, have to do with geography and language.